or one of. I'll just pause there, Steve.
Just pause there as Bingham cuts that ball back, and he couldn't find Mitch Cooper, who was lurking at the top of the box. He's been the most creative. It's interesting to see how we go tonight. We were saying before the game in our chat pre-game off mic, Craig, that as that long ball goes all the way through.
But they need to get a wing. And you could see pretty early on there that they've just dropped right off and said, okay, well, you can have the ball in your half, but you're going to have to try and go into. So maybe that's what they have to do, Steve. Maybe they've been a little bit too open over the last couple of weeks, and it's cost them dearly.
Well, that's across their back four, looking for an outlet. It's a very compact, defensive-looking bunch of red shirts sitting behind the ball. Look at ball over the top there towards Jordan Lampard, and it's a good header from Osh.
Low, not hung up in the air. It was low with pace. Just come off the back of one of the Green Gully.
Came back off the upright. Now this is Adams, the man who's already David Thompson and James Doyle. As there's another attack here for Hume. If Gully happened to score, it could be a different story.
Absolutely.
Now, we're just going through those subs. David Thompson and James Doyle, who's still recovering from a pretty nasty facial injury he sustained up in Ballarat against South Melbourne. He's also on the bench tonight. As Driscoll to Godoy on that trusty left boot. Somehow he's found Jego on that far side. Walter's the most advanced player, headed by with Noel Bernarda as well, because there's offside call there from the linesman. And him up front. It could be quite an exciting team to watch, despite having not scored too many goals so far this season. Green Gully, just the 8 goals that they've scored, which is even less than Hume City's 9. And get the shots. A good save from Driscoll.
The left back was, but he was certainly not in the position he would have. His coach would have preferred. But going back to the pitch, Steve, it's stunning. Earlier on for Gully, and he was saying it will cut up a little bit because it is very, very soft underfoot. But certainly, as we look at the moment, it's playing very, very well.
Godoy is the first one to mop up. Well, that was a key moment, that save from Driscoll, and he's made almost as many saves as anyone this season. He's averaging 4 saves a game, which is the second highest in NPL Victoria out of any of the goalkeepers that have played 5 or more matches so far this season. On calling a substitution when it happens, as has happened when the substitution's happening on that far side from time to time at this venue. Ahead of him and Cooper, Dixon surging forward, and Caio de Godoy has done exceptionally well there to win that back. Good header by Bingham there, looking to flick it on towards Dixon. Bingham wins the header. Purchase on it to the back post. Looks like it's away by Walker. De Godoy giving chase.
I don't think I've ever seen a team with long sleeves, Steve, in Australia.
Yeah, it's a good tussle with Lampard, who comes away with the ball. City. Godoy, he's got a penetrating left foot. We might see it here. Well, still he goes. Bernarda and Jego.
Oh!
Bang!
Oh.
Caio de Godoy. We said he's got a penetrating left foot, but we didn't expect
it. That's goal of the round already, I think, Steve. He's created enough in the first, what are we in, 30 minutes, 35 minutes? 32 minutes, sorry. I think they've created enough opportunities to...
Pard. De Godoy, the goal scorer, sharing it with Luke Adams. In again by Cooper. De Godoy this time with the intervention, away by...
Yeah, it's just that final piece, isn't it, for Hume in the final third of Gully's box. Not really creating any real opportunities, and they're having a lot of balls in there.
Time at the end of this first half here. We might get a free kick because Caio de Godoy's gone right over the top of Josh Bingham, which is no mean feat because he's a tall man. Separates these sides. And not too much else. It's been an even contest, and we've enjoyed just about every minute of it, Craig.
Yes, it's been intriguing. I said in the first half, been intriguing. Both teams needing the points for different reasons. And I'm hoping that we're going to see more of what we had in the first half, but with a few more opportunities, few more chances for both sides, I think.
That's right. Well,
As you said to you there at half time, Steve, I think Hume need to come out of the blocks and take it to Gully now. I think they've got nothing to lose. They're 1-0 down. Opposition time to react.
and when the surface is so level and flat. Jago picking up the ball deep. To Godoy. Adam setting it forward. Defensive shape and defensive orientation for Hume City continues at the moment. All men behind the ball. So Mamadi Kamara, since coming on, he's slotting into his familiar right wing position. Quickly, not have to recycle possession through the back four after a quick turnover.
Yeah, I mean they drop in deep when they. Now you say Rutter's English. Is he English? He played for Swansea City, which is in Wales, Steve.
Yeah, I'm told he's English born.
Okay.
But if you're watching along at home, not anymore, but you can find us. You can find both of us on Twitter and send us a comment. Give us your feedback if you wanted to fact check. Well, they're about to make a change. The fourth official's been handed the documentation. So we'll await to see who's coming on.
The opportunity for perhaps Lockie Way to push a little bit more forward.
Bingham, and he's got Cooper to his right. He almost slotted the pass through.
Actually, you're right. It was Altona.
Good Western suburb match, and a good crowd that night too.
On the pitch.
And we just talked about Danny Dixon coming off, and Alex Salmon actually played in the way by Bingham, and to Godoy looking to double his money. Just hacked forward by Adam. Good distance on the kick. Up towards Walter, who's isolated against three opponents.
It's a really good head from Godoy there. Just angled his head back to the goalkeeper. Really good defensive header.
Hume to Godoy, comes off his line to clean up there.
That was a shot, I think.
Runs at Walker, floats in a tasty cross. Ball. And again, it was De Godoy getting his head onto that one. Now, Oshieng away, but ended up not being able to play too many games as a result of some quirks of that tournament. Hosted over, getting enough men forward as well, of course. De Godoy again on the end of Jago's corner. Bounced awkwardly in front of De Godoy, but he still got it away. Lawton over the top. Now, Bingham, has it got a chance here, perhaps? Well out, good bravery by Driscoll. Lazaridis now. Walter's cross. And Godoy had to be well placed there to clear that one away. So Josh Bingham lurking just behind him. Hume looking to keep the ball rolling here with the throw in from Oshieng. Again, it's De Godoy. He's saved Green Gully many times tonight.